I said the Sandman, and I meant the bleeding Sandman. It's good to have you back, my lord. Don't let him mess you about.
My gran used to tell me stories about you lot.
I've known your family for centuries.
I'll let you know there's not one of us who can be trusted. What do you want with me, then?
Something of mine came into your possession. A leather pouch filled with sand. I need it back.
Well, that was yours. Bought an estate sale a while back. Didn't even manage to get the drawstrings open.
Where is it?
No idea. Could be anywhere.
We must find it.
Must we? Why is that?
Because without it, my realm will cease to exist, and if dreams disappear, then so will humanity.
No offense, but I could do without dreams for a while. I haven't had a decent night's sleep in ages.
Nor will you. Until we find the sand. We must go. Now.
Or does this approach generally work for you? You just turn up and order people about?
Yes.
All right. I will help you find your sand.
Good.
First thing tomorrow.
No.
And I'll work alone. Don't want you and your little friend follow me all over London.
My friend.
Is that not your raven? My gran said Dreamer is at a raven.
Not anymore. Who are you? Tell me your name.
It's, Matthew, sir.
Matthew. I made it clear to Lucienne that I do not require a raven at this time.
Yeah, she told me you'd say that.
If I need assistance,
You
I
do,
will ask
actually.
for it.
She's getting away,
Until-
sir. See, this is why you need a raven.
Go back to the dreaming, Matthew.
We're not sneaking in with them?
A king may not enter another monarch's realm uninvited. There are rules, protocols which must be followed.
There's one at the door, at the gate of damnation. Is it thief, thug, or whore? There's one at the door, and there's room for one more, till the end of creation.
Greetings, squatter bloat. I seek an audience with your sovereign.
And who might you be?
I am the King of Dreams, ruler of the nightmare realms.
Yes, my clown. So where's your crown?
Guard your tongue, demon. The ruler of hell will not be kind to one who insults an honored guest, and I am a guest in this realm, as I am monarch of my own.
So where's your ruby?
Shall I use it to haunt your dreams? And your waking hours too? Or will you open the gates of hell and let us through? No. you, Lucifer Morningstar. And to you, Mazakino the Lilim.
Greetings, Dream Lord. You look well, Dream. Are you well? And your family? Destiny, death, despair, and the others?
I presume the ruler of Hell knows this is no social call.
Have you come to join forces, then? To ally your realm to ours? To acknowledge the sovereignty of Hell?
You know my feelings on that, Lightbringer.
Feelings change. Especially when one has been caught and imprisoned by mortals. We expected better of you, sweet Morpheus.
I have come because my helm of state was stolen from me. I believe one of your demons has it. I should like it back. Now.
Dream. If only it were that easy. But there are rules, you see. Protocols which must be followed. Which demon has your helm? Name it, and we will bring it here.
I confess I do not know the name.
Then we will have to summon all of them. There now, Dream, you may inquire. Which demon has your helmet? Shall we interview them one at a time, or...?
That won't be necessary.
It surprises us how easily you would give up, Dream. We know how you relied upon your tools. But tools are the subtlest of traps. We become reliant upon them, and in their absence, we are vulnerable, weak, defenseless.
Not entirely. I have recovered my sand. It brought me to Hell. And now it brings that which is mine in Hell to me. Tell me your name, demon.
Do I have to tell him?
That is Corazon, a Duke of Hell.
Corazon. The helm is mine. You must return it to me.
No. It's mine now. I traded it from a mortal for a poultry thing. It was a fair trade. I've broken no laws. And if the Dream King wants his helm back, he will have to fight me for it.
Very well. I challenge you, Corazon.
You know the rules, Dream Lord.
If I win, you will return my helmet.
And if you lose, you'll serve as my slave in Hell for eternity.
I accept the terms.
And whom will you choose to represent you in the battle?
I shall represent myself.
Corazon. Whom will you choose to represent you?
I choose you, sire.
Apologies, Dream. the laws of hell demand that I become his champion. But if you would not fight me...
I have accepted the terms. Let the challenge begin.
Okay, so what's the matter?
What do you mean?
I can tell something's wrong. I mean, look at you. Sitting here moping, pigeon feeding. It's not like you.
No. Perhaps it isn't. I don't know what's wrong, but... You're right. Something is the matter. When they captured me, I just had one thought. Vengeance. It wasn't as satisfying as I'd expected. Meanwhile, my kingdom had fallen apart. My tools, long since stolen and scattered. And so I embarked upon a journey to find them. Which I did. I'm now more powerful than I have been in eons. And yet...
Here you are, feeding the pigeons.
You see, until then, I'd had a true quest. A purpose beyond my function, and then suddenly it was over, and... I felt disappointed. Let down. Empty. Does that make sense? I was so sure that once I got everything back, I'd feel good. But in some ways, I feel worse than when I started. I feel like... nothing. There. You asked.
You could have called me, you know.
I didn't want to worry you.
Oh, I don't believe it. Let me tell you something, Dream. And I'm only going to say this once, so you better pay attention. You are utterly the stupidest, most self-centered, pathetic excuse for an anthropomorphic personification on this or any other plane. Feeling sorry for yourself because your little game is over and you haven't got the balls to go out and find a new one. You're as bad as Desire. No, worse. Did it never occur to you that I would be worried about you?
Well, I didn't think...
Exactly. You didn't think.
Heads up! Wow. You're as good as your friend, dude.
He's not my friend, he's my brother. And he's an idiot.
I'm just feeding the birds.
Look, I can't stay here all day. I've got work to do. You can come with me if you want. Or you can stay here and sulk.
I'll come with you, I suppose.
Well, don't do me any favors.
Sorry. Before you go, could I maybe see you again?
Sure, Franklin. You'll see me again.
Seriously?
Soon.
Okay, cool. Yeah, let me just get your number and... Wait, how did you know my...
If you think I am going back to the dreaming with you...
You're not going back. I brought you into this world to serve humanity, not to feed upon it.
Do you know why I do it? So I can taste what it's like to be human. And you don't care about humanity. You only care about yourself and your realm and your rules.
I contain the entire collective unconscious. Without my rules, it would consume me. Humanity would be consumed.
Or you might actually feel something. I am not the problem, Dream.
You're right. This was my fault, not yours. I had so much hope for you. But I created you poorly then. So I must uncreate you now.
I am only sorry I won't be here to see Rose Walker do the same to you.
Next time I make you, you will not be so flawed and petty, little Dream. And you, who call yourselves collectors, until now, you have sustained fantasies in which you are the victims, comforting daydreams in which you are always right. But no more. The dream is over. I have taken it away, for this is my judgment upon you, that you shall know from this moment on exactly how craven and selfish and monstrous you are. That you shall feel the pain of those you have slaughtered.
Hello, 911. I'm calling to confess to a crime.
Desire. I stand in my gallery and I hold your sigil. Talk to me.
My sweet Dream, this is a surprise. Almost an event, I might say.
Good, I'm coming through.
You are. But of course, you know you're always welcome in my chambers. Lovely to see you. Can I get you anything you desire?
I desire nothing from you save some answers.
Is this a test?
Unity Kincaid should have been the vortex of this era. But someone took advantage of my imprisonment and fathered a child with her, knowing full well that it would become the vortex and I would be forced to kill it.
Was I really that obvious?
No. You covered your tracks remarkably well.
Well, that's high praise coming from you.
What did you truly intend? That I should spill family blood? With all that would entail?
This time, it almost worked.
My sibling. We of the Endless are the servants of the living, not their masters. We exist only because they know deep in their hearts that we exist. We do not manipulate them. If anything, they manipulate us. And you, and despair, and even poor delirium will do well to remember that. Mess with me or mine again, and I shall forget you are family. Do you believe yourself strong enough to stand against me? Against death? Against destiny?
No.
Remember that next time you're inspired to interfere in my affairs.
Oh, poor Dream. I really got under your skin this time, didn't I?